Dr. Garvey here, just with a cervical rehab program, and this is going back to basics, like way back to when you got your healthy neck in the first place, and that's as a baby and as you went through normal spinal development patterns. Our modern day society is mostly this, which is why we get hurt, and we never do this anymore, which is what we did to get a healthy neck, so we're just going to go back to these processes to get our healthy, strong neck back. For a person with low pain, low to no pain, they can just work through these relatively quickly. For a person in pre-acute pain where things are tender and difficult to do, you're waiting to progress slowly through these in order of their progressions to low to minimal pain. And then we're going to have an upright section after this and try to get pretty much most all relatively easy before you go to your full upright exercises. Also, ways to incorporate these in real life. Because you're not going to do exercises forever, that's boring. But the way these to incorporate, a lot of these are on the ground, and it's just healthy to get down on the ground often, because then it helps develop our spinal tone, it helps us if we ever fall to the ground, we can get up safely. And so the ways to do this just in real life is play with kids every now and then, whether you got grandkids, your own kids, your neighbor's kids, ask permission first, nieces, nephews, all that fun stuff. Getting down, playing with pets, kitty, cats, dogs, they love it when you get on their level, play with them. Also, just organizing crawl spaces, garage ceilings, all of the fun stuff, just getting down there, getting some work done, but that's also therapeutic for your body. And then also cleaning all the little places in your house, all the baseboards, all the just nooks and crannies along the ground that you always ignore. Just get down there, clean them once a year. Really quick, we're going to start by just getting on our stomach. And this is the basic tummy time. So I'm up on my elbows. And the goal here is to be able to get your face flat forward in front of you, even slightly looking up if you can. With this, you're digging the elbows in here to transition into army crawl. And so you're creating the tension here, and what that's giving is it's giving your lower neck space to look up more comfortably. For pain patients, start here, focus in the low neck, upper back to start to look up, and then finish with the top of the neck. That's give you the most comfortable thing for you. And so once you're here, is now we're going to start to reach. Just like a baby reaching, we're going to reach for objects around. We're going to get our thumb, we're going to follow that around. We're just going to be reaching our upper extremity around. So that's first progression. Next progression is we start to roll over. So we're going to reach our arm straight ahead. We're going to spot forward in front of us. We're going to drop a shoulder down to the ground. We're going to watch that spot, and then we're going to trail up to the ceiling, going flat on our back. Now we're going to keep that arm up. We're going to push with this leg. We're going to reach across our body. We're going to stare at this hand, and then we're going to look to that wall. We're going to come back down to the stomach. Then we're going to do the same thing the other way. So what we're doing here is we're reconnecting your neck to the rest of your spine in a healthy, normal development pattern. After a baby does this and they get strong here, they start to transition into rocking. So that's where we're going to now start to push up onto all fours. We're going to slightly turn our hands out for this. This is important just to transition through a crawl. This is better on your wrist and for strength versus this. It's going to be pretty hard on your wrist. So slightly turn the hands out. First step here is this rocking back and forth, continuing at that spot far away in the distance. This is great for wrists. This is great for shoulders. Great for all upper extremity connecting it to the neck. Once you're comfortable here, you're going to start to do those reaching exercises again. Tracing that thumb, working around. Now we're actually going to start to crawl and move towards objects. Okay, this is where playing with fun with kids gets to be a blast. You can be army crawling, you can be playing with the pets, all kind of things to get moving around. Okay, and this is a good one to do just into the future, back and forth, even when everything else feels good. Just great for shoulders, great for neck. And so that is our progression through tummy time. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next set of videos.